happens after Miriam passes away? The Be'er Shel Miriam disappears. What happens after Aaron passes away? The Anani Yaakov disappear. The Gemara tells us, Masechtas Taanis, the Gemara says that the Yidden in the desert, they were accompanied by three miracles throughout. Miracle, there was the Man, there was the Be'er Shel Be'er, and there was Anani Yaakov. And they were B'schus of the three tzaddikim. The Man was B'schus of Moshe, and the Anani Yaakov was B'schus Aaron, and the Be'er was Be'er Shel Miriam, B'schus Miriam, and that's why when Miriam passed away, the Be'er left, and that's why when Aaron passed away, the Anonim. But eventually, both the Be'er and the Anonim came back, b'schus of Moshe Rabbeinu. Now, what is this? What Torah is Melashon Hira. What does this mean to us? What is the lesson over here? And what is it also? Is this random? Moshe the Man, Aaron the Anani Yaakov, and Miriam the Be'er. What's the connection? So the Rebbe explains in the Sikha that the three leaders of Klal Yisrael at the time, Moshe, Aaron, Miriam, each one of them had a different function. And the miracle that came about b'schus them was a reflection of that function. Moshe Rabbeinu is known as the Raya Mehemna, the Raya Neman. And what is the idea of a Raya? A Raya feeds the flock. Moshe Rabbeinu, and spiritually, Moshe Rabbeinu fed the Yidden. What did he feed them? He fed them Torah. And Torah is like food. Because just like food, every single person has their own needs and their own diet, and depending on their age and their gender and their size and their different, today especially we're very sensitive, different food sensitivities, everyone eats differently. Torah also, everyone, you can't teach Torah to all of Klal Yisrael as a whole. Everyone takes it individually. There's first grade, there's second grade, there's third grade. People have different minds. And Moshe Rabbeinu, his idea was feeding everyone Torah. To put it in different words, to be a teacher, you have to look at every one of your students as individually. If you come to a class and you have 20 students and you say, you're all the same, you're not a good teacher. What was Aaron's idea? What was Aaron's inyan? Aaron's inyan was Avos Yisrael, which is the exact opposite. Avos Yisrael means you look at a group of 20 Yidden and you say, you're all the same. You're all Yidden, you're all holy, you're all beautiful. Doesn't make a difference what. You're all, every single one of them, you is Bonim Atem La Hashem Elokeichem. So Moshe and Aaron were actually opposites in that sense. And that's why, b'schus Moshe, we got the man, which is food which everyone eats individually, and also came in differences, some dochi b'meducha, bishli b'pater, as the Gemara says. But then, and Aaron, because he looked at all Yidden as a single unit, he had the clouds which encompassed all of Klal Yisrael equally. And Miriam, what is the idea of water? Water, Moshe gave the food, Miriam gave the water. What does it mean, food and water? Water is not nourishing. Water is not mazin. That's why the halacha is that you can be ma'ariv on everything. You can make an eruv with anything except for water. So what is the function of water? The function of water is that it takes the food and it distributes it to all the different parts of the body. It takes the food and brings it even to every single one of the limbs. And that was Miriam's function. Miriam, as we know already back from time in Mitzrayim, she was the midwife. She dealt with the children, which is the idea of taking the Torah given by Moshe, the food, and distributing it, make sure that every limb, every single Yid, even the little children, everyone gets their portion of Torah. And that's why she was the Be'er Shel Miriam. So we see it isn't random. Every single one, the miracle represented their avodah. When Aaron passed away, his avodah was absent, so the nes was absent. Miriam passed away, her avodah was absent, the nes was absent. So when we say that they came back b'schus Moshe, what does that mean? That means Moshe suddenly, he became not only the one who taught Torah, but he suddenly also became the lover of Klal Yisrael, and he became the one also to take care of the little children. And that's why because the miracles returned, because the miracles are a result of that avodah. When Moshe saw that there was a vacuum created by the passing of his two siblings, he jumped in. It's not that he took out a wand and said abracadabra, and suddenly there came the clouds came back, and then boom, 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 another abracadabra, and the water came back. He did the avodah of Aaron, and the clouds came back. He did the avodah of Miriam, and the water came back. which is a very interesting illustration of this idea, but it also provides a little balance over here. On the one hand, we see how we had three people, Aaron, Moshe, and Miriam, and each one of them had their own unique avodah based on their own neshama, which is a lesson to us. I have to know, what is my avodah? Am I a Bal Asik? Is my job to give tzedakah? Or maybe it's my job to teach Tanya classes. I don't know, whatever. What is my job? But there's another powerful lesson, which is, regardless of what your personal avodah and your personal strength is, when you see a vacuum, you have to fill it.
You gotta fill it up.
Got to fill it up. You can't, exactly. You can't say you see someone needs help. That's not my type. No. If you see it and there's a vacuum, there's no one else over there, you're a kohen and they're supposed to be working in the Beis HaMikdash, but if there's a mess mitzvah and there's no one to take care of the mess mitzvah, you have to go and be metapel, even if it means to become tummy.